Hello, 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 hello. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I was going to wait until I took a minute to go put on something cuter, but hey, what's cuter than? I got this from when I was visiting my friend. Is it Blake Street? Yep, Bentonville. Free t-shirt. So grateful that I tuned in today to the Mayan Wisdom Circle. We meet every Wednesday at 11 Arkansas time. I think might be 10 in Merida. And Trudy Woodcock, thank you so much for meditating and listening, paying attention, and bringing us always the loving and life-giving words of High Priestess Lady Kuuk. Someone that those of us who are very connected to the Mayans, really resonate with her. And I mean, her message is for all of the world. How could messages of love and light not be? And then just Miguel, my dear teacher, beloved, you've heard me mention him many, many times in my videos. Don Miguel Angel always has some wisdom to bring to the call as well. And I started writing yesterday, and I thought, as I continue to work on this book, Handbook of Healing with Mayan Mantras, and other tools keep coming in for restoring balance and harmony. I might start just reading you the pages. I've got one recently where I'm doing some work with a lot of local clients on learning how to lovingly reparent ourselves, learning how to show up and recognize our inner family, our inner child, our inner adolescent, our inner critical or parent, since we're doing parenting work, our inner critic, which is often dominant in our lives, and just being conscious, lovingly conscious of all of that, the messages from each, and when they step into the driver's seat, and what our inner family needs from our loving self, our loving inner parent, if you will. And one of my recent writings, every time I would hear from a different voice within me, I would change the color of my pen. It was rather entertaining and interesting, and hopefully my readers will find it so eventually when the book gets published or shared. And yesterday morning, I got up earlier than usual for me, and I came in, and I think it was the night before, I had really taken some time to cleanse my sacred space, dust, if nothing else. My altar behind me, actually where I normally keep Yash Ish Balam. I don't have her over there right now. She's been with me on the call with Miguel, and I've got a light under her. I might turn that on. And then I've got a corner where one of these, where my journals of all the many, many, many years that I've written in my life. So it might be pieces of wisdom from my own soul, obviously my inner wisdom, or from my teachers in this lifetime, from Don Miguel and many, many journeys and trips I've taken, and other teachers throughout my life. So I got up, I sat on my yoga mat and bolster, and I lit some Palo Santo, which is a smell that just makes me know, I was going to say feel in my emotional body, spiritual body. 7 energy bodies came up in our call today. I may go back and visit that sometime soon. That I have some videos about how to clear the crud and cleanse the 7 chakras, and bring us back into alignment, realignment, get the energy moving in our bodies again. And so yesterday I lit the Palo Santo, and I let that scent just wash over me. It reminds me on every level that all is well. All is well. Even if there's some things showing up in the world around you that appear as if that's not true, all is well. So after lighting the Palo Santo, I wanted, like I said, I wrote down here, I lit a candle as well. There's something about lighting a candle and focusing on the flame. Maybe that's part of it. That was another part of the message today. But to stimulate my senses and to clear maybe some cobwebs from my brain, and to make clear my intention. And I stopped in my writing there because I couldn't quite find the words. It's like, what was my intention? And I started with to honor. To honor what? I had been reminded in a reading from the book Oneness I've shared with you many times that vibrational therapy is going to become, has been, the Mayans knew it, a very important, It's interesting as I try to explain this, what's flooding through me yesterday and today, the words are kind of escaping me. So I'm not going to try to push through that. So maybe I was just honoring my inner knowledge, the reminder that I am a vibrational being, that I signed up to come back on the planet right now, my Mayan priestess self, which maybe I haven't declared too often to my listeners for my own reasons. We don't have to get into that. But I am here now to remind us that there are absolutely tools that can influence our experience. If you don't like what you're experiencing, and y'all, hey, I might make apology quite often, unfortunately still, or fortunately, who knows? Let's just notice that with neutrality if we can. I have been very authentic with you, and I let you know when I'm sick. I've been dealing with some upper respiratory infection again. When I'm feeling depressed, something I've dealt with through most of my life. And it's very different. It has absolutely changed, transmuted, transformed. I don't experience like that daily presence anymore. It might feel more like depressive thoughts that I now recognize lovingly and can often watch them just kind of float on by as if on a cloud. And then there's times where it feels like I'm absolutely back in a state of depression. I have major depressive disorder, so it's a biochemical thing for me. And sometimes it just settles in and takes over, and I do my best again to show up lovingly, tenderly, softly with myself, gently. And how can you be more gentle with yourself today? It's always a great question to ask. And I was telling you that because although there are certain things I'm experiencing in my humanness, I am a light being. You are a light being. I am a vibrational being. And there are tools I can use that work 98% of the time for me. Which is pretty amazing. You know, the 2% of the time that I'm still in a level of suffering that maybe is unwanted. Yeah, you know. So in my time, in my meditation yesterday, I was attempting to take time to meditate and be present, invite Lady Kuuk, my high priestess, in so I could listen to her and bring a message to you. And the circumstances of the day just didn't happen yesterday, but this morning Trudy brought us a message from her, and I almost missed the call. We don't need to get into those reasons either, but I didn't miss it. I was there. So glad I was. So one of the main things she said that jumped out at me, and I wrote down, it'll be in the book, is as priestesses in her time, when they would wake up and do ceremony to greet the sun, she said, we knew we weren't, I'm adding the word, I think simply, we knew we weren't just observing the sunrise because we knew we are the sunrise. What? I haven't felt much like the sunrise. Last week was a rough one. This year has had its moments on and off with sickness and other stuff that's bubbling up that obviously wants to be cleared. Some would say we have to feel to heal. I've been feeling it, y'all. You probably have too. We don't just have to sit in the density of that. We can use these tools when we're able. And when we're not, be gentle with yourself. Again, remember, gentle, gentle, gentle. But we weren't just observing the sunrise. We knew we were We are the sunrise. We are the cosmos. So anything that might be going on. Someone else on the call today brought up some celestial bodies that are entering our atmosphere. I don't know a lot about that, so I forget the wording, but where the world might see certain things and be in fear, we can choose not to be most times. Can't always choose it, it seems. We can choose to remember we are the cosmos. Lady Kuuk also said, get used to, and this doesn't feel new to not always know what's going on, but she said, get used to not always knowing what's going on. So mothers of celestial bodies that were brought up or anything else in your life or in the world right now, get used to not always understanding what's going on. But even in the midst of not knowing, they didn't always know in her time, she talked about. But they knew they were the cosmos, so there was nothing to fear. They were working in partnership with, fill in that blank. So Miguel stepped in and Lady Kuuk was talking about our passion. And it needs to come in, am I thinking the word partnership again, with commitment. I know what my passion is, and sometimes lately I've been having a hard time fueling it or directing myself toward it. I don't feel like I have a lot of distractions in life. I'm not married. I don't have children. I'm self-employed. I can set my own schedule, and yet I still often get distracted. And again, I'm going to say that, admit it out loud, and be gentle with myself. And bring you this reminder today. Passion and commitment. So commitment for me might look like, and it started again yesterday, well, I guess Sunday, with cleaning my space, and yesterday was showing up to my altar early in the morning, lighting the candle, lighting the Palo Santo, meditating, and connecting with my heart center. That's another, I've shared it with you once, so if you haven't already seen the YouTube video about an exercise that was brought to me recently through some reading with oneness, and Lady Kuuk again was reaffirming that, just breathing through our heart center. When we're, it's coming again right now, so I'm going to share what I remember of it. When you're having a hardship, again, you maybe don't like some things are showing up in your life that feel unwanted, maybe within you, maybe all around you. The advice was to stop, take a step back, withdraw from the drama or the energies around you, outside of you. Go within to the stillness. And in that stillness, connect with and breathe through your heart center. If we did nothing more than breathe through our heart center every morning as our day began, and why not every night before we drift off into another land? So, as we were talking about passion and commitment today, and Lady Kuuk brought us that message, I don't honestly remember specifically what Miguel brought to the conversation other than his amazing presence and always loving presence. But what he was talking about specifically is what I'm referring to. But it always reminds me when I'm listening to him. Oh, he mentioned Balaam. He said our passion is connected to the red jaguar. And when I think of my inner jaguar, I typically see black. So I'm going to ask him more about the significance of the red jaguar. I know red was a sacred color in Mayan times, and many of their temples were just this vibrant, rich red. But so in Mayan, the word for jaguar is Balaam. And what came to me in that moment is when I'm maybe struggling, again, with the denser experience of being human, denser emotions, denser thoughts. Oh, they've been heavy lately. I'm going to show up lovingly for myself and gently, and I'm glad I was able to do that much. And then yesterday and today, I remember, again, I'm here to share the mantras with you. So Balaam, B-A-L-A-M, AAM. And always go to the description of these videos. I'm visual. I need to do more than hear it. So I hear the word, and if I can see it, it helps me. So I always spell it out for you on the videos, and I put it in the description. So if you know how to get to that, if you don't, ask me how. So Balam, BALAAM. So our passion is connected to our inner red jaguar. And another word for jaguar is Balam. So stop. Let's do it together right now. And whatever you're experiencing, see if you can drop into your body. Soften. Let's be gentle, tender, and still. My dear beloved Will on our call today talked about, I put the words tempered passion together because he said sometimes if our passion rules or overwhelms us, anyway, fill in the blank for yourself, interpret that how you will. So I'm calling it tempered fire, which is going to be our next mantra. The Mayan word for fire is Kuuk, K-A-A-K. Again, that's K-A-A-K. So 2 great mantras if you want to fuel the fire within you, if you want to keep that motor running and connect to your passion. So my commitment is going to be to choose a Mayan mantra every day as I'm able. To start my day with that, or stop in the middle of the day, or finish my day with it, or all 3. Balam would be a great one to connect with our passion, our inner red jaguar, and Kuuk to fuel the fire within us. So let's play together for a minute and see where we go with it. Let's say it at least, as I say, 3 times, the sacred 3, the Mayan sacred 7, 11, or just say it until you feel an inner shift. Oh, one thing I'm going to add that came to me yesterday, I've been dealing with a lot of lung stuff, upper respiratory, and I'm going to build that. Do you know how to build a queen's pose? We put a couple of blocks and bolster at a certain angle, and it's just a heart opening exercise with yoga. I'm going to do some of that later. But just stretch open. Put your arms behind you right now. Stretch your heart open. That's my jaguar sound. I love it. I love that that's what's coming out. Yep. Met with my chiropractor. Oh, amazing man. Sean Yi yesterday, and he gave me some Chinese herbs to help my lungs. Jennifer Parker, I think he would approve. New friend from Austin. Balam. 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 B-A-L-A-A-M. Balam. 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 Balam, 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 Balam. Check in and notice whatever you're experiencing. Try not to make it good or bad, right or wrong, better or worse, just might be different than before we started the mantra. Just notice as gently as you can. I don't always do this when I'm doing mantras. I sure feel the energy between my hands right now. Increasing. Feels like love pulsing through me. One thing I also did yesterday is I've been gifted by my beloved Mayan elder, Don Miguel, and by the Mayan elders through him with so many tools that I'm excited to really tune into from now until the end of time and to bring to you. And one was a crystal staff from Atlantis. I don't know that I've shared this before. But yesterday it was like time to get it out. I need to find a jeweler. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that right now. But crystal staff, I was meditating once, it was sitting in my lap. I guess I am going to get into this, and it fell off my lap and broke. But I am going to, I don't know if you can see the colors in that. My goodness, the sun coming through the window right now. That triune flame. I see gold. There's pink and blue in it. There's the pink. Ah, and there's the blue. Yeah. I think I know I can take this too. So this is the staff of my will. So when I'm struggling, it's a great tool I can pull out and plant myself firmly. And as I was chanting Balaam, I heard, you know, in my mind's eye, and my own within, grab the staff of your will. So you're trying to connect to your passion and live more and more and more from it. Grab the staff of your will. Balaam. 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 I want to remind you, if some of these words that I bring, these mantras seem, I would expect them to seem foreign, and for some of us who grew up in a conservative environment, maybe suspect. There's something about the word Balaam. At first I was like, I can remember those from Bible days, and I was a little hesitant. But in Mayan, it means jaguar, my inner jaguar. So our passion is connected to our red jaguar. Balaam, B-A-L-A-A-M. I mentioned in this video, so another way I think to fuel the fire within, draw us into, just rev our motor, keep our motor running. Miguel also used that reference about the fire within, or our passion being our motor, is the Mayan word Kuuk, K-A-A-K, K-A-A-K, Kuuk, 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 Kuuk. Oh, there you go. Pyramid from one of my Mayan journeys, and I know the material this is made with. It's been under my there's a local, so my roommate John David introduced me to, there's a 3 hidden gems store below where he works on Kavanaugh and Little Rock, and it's been a while. I've been inside a copper pyramid years and years and years ago, and what an amazing experience. But they have these smaller ones, and I'm using them right now to energize, re-energize, raise the vibration of some of my sacred tools, including like the jade crystal skull, yashish. Man, I'm just letting it all out of the bag today. We're not apologizing for anything. If this does not resonate, hey, keep what you like, keep what's yours, and leave the rest. But it's this beauty. Oh, and somebody out there, y'all, it means a lot to me when you comment on the videos. It's interesting right now when I'm battle with the word ego. It's like, is it an ego need? Let's not make it wrong if it is, okay? It fuels me. It keeps my motor running. It fuels the fire and the passion within it. It makes me want to do this more and more often. So please leave a comment. Tell me how this touched you. If you have a question, ask it. I'll respond. Like maybe somebody can put in the comments what this is made of. I know, but it won't come to me right now. So that's been sitting under the pyramid. The copper pyramid. 3 hidden gems. Yeah, I bet you can Google. I'm sure they have a website. Brand new. I've been there once, met them, and loved the energy, and brought some new tools home. Kuuk. I think this came to mind even though my eyes were closed. Not just because it's sitting beside me and it's been charging, but ooh, yum. Yeah, thank you. To me, this color it represents fire. Kuuk. 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 There's that golden flame in there as well. Kuuk. 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 cock, 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 cock. Play with it, y'all. If you haven't learned anything else from me, these are serious things and they're real tools and we can play with them. Increase your joy. Do something that makes you feel more joyful today. Don't be so serious about it. And if there's words that are just uncomfortable for you, find another word for it. Just say fire, 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 fire. Jaguar, 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 whatever. You play with it. Sing it, say it. Get into your operatic and laugh, 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 laugh. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.